Hello and welcome to another edition of the Matt Z WWE show. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, go subscribe for more videos. Today I'm going to be previewing WWE Raw 25th of March 2013. Let's get to it. So we're finally going to get The Rock on Raw, so most of you WWE fans out there are going to be pretty excited for that one. The Rock and John Cena's rivalry, it looks like it's been stalling for many weeks, but it's finally going to get underway. And you know, it's going to need to get underway big time because we've only got 2 weeks to build it up, I believe. So they really need to pull out all the stops with that rivalry, and in fairness, they need to pull out all the stops with all the rivalries because a lot of them have not been developed to a Wrestlemania standard by any means. They'll also look to build the CM Punk versus the Undertaker feud, which you know has been building quite well. Actually, it's probably been the feud that's been built the best. Whether the Brock Lesnar and Triple H appear on Raw, I'm not sure on that, but really, with 2 weeks left to WrestleMania, they should be appearing on Raw. So yeah, let's hope they do appear on Raw. Also, we've got Chris Jericho versus Fandango. That feud surely has to be developed because it wasn't until recently that we knew these two were really going to be facing each other at WrestleMania. Also, Ryback, Mark Henry, that feud developed. The Shield and versus Big Show, Orton, Sheamus. You know, is there an Intercontinental title match or a U.S title match at WrestleMania? Because if there is, they need to build it because I don't even know there is one right now. Obviously, we've got Dolph Ziggler and Biggie Langston versus Daniel Bryan and Kane as well. So you're going to see all these rivalries are going to be developed. They're going to be, you know, taken to the next level. They should be anyway because, you know, up to this point, WrestleMania has not been sold to us. It doesn't look like a pay-per-view worth buying at this point. It doesn't feel like anyone should be buying this pay-per-view. It doesn't feel like it's a big pay-per-view. It definitely doesn't feel like it's the biggest pay-per-view of the year. I mean, the Royal Rumble had a better build than this. I mean, you look at the CM Punk Rock rivalry, that had a good build. I mean, you felt like that was a big match. So far, I don't really feel enticed by WrestleMania. The fact they've upped the prices as well is kind of ridiculous. I mean, if they had done that last year, fair enough, but they're doing it this year, you know, with the build-up we've had so far, you know, it's questionable. So, really, that's what you're going to be looking for on Raw. Expect maybe a special appearance from someone like Ric Flair to try and help build The Miz up towards a rivalry with Antonio Cesaro again. Even though Antonio Cesaro wasn't even on Raw last week, so they definitely need to feature him if they want, you know, to build him to a WrestleMania match. Wade Barrett, he was in a triple threat match last week, but he doesn't really have a meaningful feud. They were really looking like they were going to go with Wade Barrett versus Bo Dallas, but that match got pulled from under the curtain, really. I mean, we're definitely not going to be seeing that. They obviously didn't trust Bo Dallas enough to feature him on the WrestleMania card. So, leave your thoughts below on what you think is going to happen on this episode of WWE Raw. I'm honestly not too sure. I mean, like I said, they've got to build the rivalries because it's, at this point, just ridiculous. The amount of rivalries that have not even been, you know, developed at all. I mean, look at The Rock and John Cena. There's been no talk about them the last 2 weeks. You wouldn't think that's the main event at WrestleMania 29. I know their names sell the match, but come on. Come on now, you've got to build the match a bit more than they have been building it. I mean, it's just quite frankly ridiculous. And, but, as always, I will be buying WrestleMania. Yes, that may sound a bit hypocritical after all that I just said, but it is a great event at the end of the day. I just hope these last 2 weeks, these last 2 episodes of Raw before WrestleMania, they really try and build it up as much as possible so that I don't feel, as bad paying for it sort of thing, especially seeing I know they've only risen, in the UK I think the price goes up by about £3, so, and in the USA $5, but it's more the principle, But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This has been another episode of the Matt Said WWE show. Be sure to watch Raw tonight and leave a comment below on what you think is going to happen. Thanks for watching. Bye.